guys know? Really, guys, what if he asks you on a date, but then sends you a booking calendar? Okay, well, congrats, made the second round. Cool, I guess. There's literally other girls booking. Well, I guess that's me. And he looks pretty busy, but okay, I think maybe this on Replit. $75 to see this man, and there's only 3 spots left? What the
A man who masters his own isolation becomes dangerous to anyone who relies on his validation. He is not desperate for company. He is protecting his peace and his enterprise. That $75 fee is not about the money. It is a filter against low effort and pure noise. Women are disturbed because the old playbook does not work on a guy who is satisfied alone. When you build a life that feels like a fortress, you do not let just anybody walk through the gate. The bachelor life is not a phase anymore. It is strategic independence. If you want his space, you pay the cost of disrupting his solitude.
These men don't want to go on no dates. They don't want to buy no flowers. They don't want to do nothing special for you. They don't want to take you nowhere. They don't know how to treat you. They don't know how to talk to you. And somebody they want you to submit. The fuck am I submitting to? The fuck out of here.
Out on the street, you stop feeding a hand that only bites back. Men tried the romantic route, played by the old rules, and received disrespect for their trouble. So the Brotherhood adapted, the cleanest tactical move available. We eliminated the drain, saved the capital, and chose self-respect over high-maintenance drama. She is upset because quiet bachelorhood looks infinitely better than anything she can bring to the table. Nobody is pulling up with flowers when the house is already quiet and stress-free. When a man learns to master his solitude, these tantrums just sound like background noise.
So I'm out having dinner with my girl, and I want y'all to just notice something. There's women, all eating there. Women, all eating there. Women. And let's not forget right there too, because they're everywhere. Oh my god. I don't normally go out, but when I do, I go out with my girls, and I am seeing something, a trend. Girls are all going out with their girlfriends. There's not like one date.
Look at that room. That is not a party. That is a ghost town of male effort. Every single table is packed with high demands that nobody is willing to finance anymore. Men learn that dropping $200 just to absorb attitude is a terrible trade. You built an environment where a brother gets zero peace, and now you wonder why the floor is clear. We stayed home, stacked our paper, and invested in our own serenity. That video is not a trend. It is the silent agreement of men who stopped playing a fixed game. Pass the check around the table all night. We are busy building in private.
Do not talk to no men in the military, because they're going to waste your time. This dude, I feel like he want me to chase him or something. I asked the dude, I said, why don't you chase me? You know what the dude told me? He said, I can't chase you. I tore my ACL and meniscus or some shit. I'm gonna need you too. Well, I don't know what the fuck you said, but this shit.
You want military discipline in a man, but bring zero compassion to the table yourself. He told you his physical reality, and you brushed off his tearing ligaments like background noise. That is why men in uniform and men in the streets are opting out of the dating market entirely. Why sacrifice your peace for someone who treats your personal struggles like an obstacle to her validation? A real woman supports a man when he is down. A selfish one complains that he cannot run fast enough for her ego. The shift is clear. Men have zero interest in entertaining selfish behavior anymore. Keep demanding the world while offering nothing but disrespect, and watch how quiet your phone stays.
It's official, I just broke up with my boyfriend, and it's so much crazier than you think, because no, we actually didn't break up because I posted videos. We broke up because apparently this man never wanted a committed, serious relationship with me. So long story short, basically it accidentally came up, but he was like saying that he wants a baby with a surrogate and that he's gonna co-parent with his nanny and his parents. And I was like, what? I was like, so why are we dating? Why did you choose to date me in the first place? And he's like, well, because I love you. And I'm like, no, you don't freaking love me. Like, what? And he's like, well, I do. It's just not the type of relationship I want. So I don't know. I don't know. I just need a break from everything. I'll tell you everything later.
That brother is playing chess while everybody else is still begging for a seat at the board. Out here, smart men safeguard their bloodline and their peace from predictable liabilities. He gave you genuine affection, but kept his actual wealth and future generations locked in a vault. Surrogate, professional care, family backing, he constructed an unassailable system. You thought you were the entire blueprint, but he treated his own vision as the priority. That is not disrespect. That is cold, calculated self-preservation. Walk away if you must, but he already won the battle for his permanent independence.
Episode 3 of Why I Need a Boyfriend, because what am I doing pumping my own gas? What am I doing? What am I actually doing here? Because, like, me doing this, and it's raining. It's raining outside. Do you see this? It's raining. And I'm pumping my gas. Please someone come pump my gas. Please don't let me sit in the rain and pump my gas. Please come pump my gas.
Out in the real world, adult life requires handling basic daily business without throwing a public tantrum. A man works through snow, mud, and rain without filming a breakdown for internet sympathy. You are watching someone who expects a man to solve minor discomforts while bringing major headaches to his life. Brothers learned that stepping out of the car to save you 5 minutes costs us years of peace. When a man masters his discipline, he stops falling for damsel routines that carry heavy hidden price tags. If standing in a light drizzle is your biggest tragedy, life is about to teach you some very hard lessons. Get used to the cold weather. The brothers are not coming to shield you anymore.
So, I feel incredibly pathetic. I was supposed to go out on a date tonight, and I got all dressed up, like you can see. I'm even wearing real pants on a Sunday. And I got stood up. Again. For the 4th time this year. I've only gone on 4 dates this year. And on all 4 of them, I got stood up. I'm pathetically sitting in a Smith's parking lot, eating ice cream and brownies from Smith's because I don't want to go home and face my family because I left 40 minutes ago. Dating sucks. I mean, it's oh, you need to go out there more and go do the things. This is what happens when I try to do the things. I get stood up and my feelings get hurt. And then I end up in this weird little ball of shame and depression. And then I feel like my internal thoughts go, oh, you're not good enough. They don't want to go out with you. Logically, no, that's false. Emotionally, I can't get it out. This is terrible. I ate an entire pint of ice cream by myself in my car. Doing nothing. It's great.
Men learn early that talk is cheap and actions tell the full truth. Those 4 brothers assessed the situation, calculated the return, and decided staying home was the smarter play. A disciplined man never trades his hard-earned Sunday peace for small talk and entitlement. You view getting stood up as a tragedy, but for those men, it was a clean, tactical retreat. They chose their own quiet space their own goals, and their own paper over spending hours entertaining a stranger. When a brother masters his solitude, you cannot tempt him with superficial company and heavy expectations. Wisdom teaches a man to guard his peace at all costs, and these brothers executed the blueprint flawlessly.
Whatever happened to hello? Listen, let me take you to dinner. Can I take you out for a date? Now it's like, drink your come chill. Like, who raised these boys? I know, right?
Blaming the mothers who raised us is a weak cop-out when you refuse to look in the mirror. Those women taught us to respect our labor, guard our peace, and never finance disrespect. You demand traditional courtships while offering modern entitlement and zero appreciation. Men did not stop offering fine dining because they forgot basic table manners. We stopped because dropping $200 to sit across from an arrogant attitude is terrible business. Respect earns a sit-down meal. Low effort gets a low-stakes invitation. If come chill offends your ego, understand that your leverage expired a long time ago.
The next man to enter my life literally has to kiss the ground I walk on, worship me, yearn me, give me my autonomy. Obviously, I'm not going to cheat on you, bro, but you're going to let me live my life, and you're going to be happy for me, and you're going to be my yes man, and you're going to provide for me without making me feel like shit about it. Like, the next man that comes into my life is going to be a fucking unicorn. And if that doesn't ever happen, then I don't want to be with anybody else, because I'm going to be so freaking picky and so particular with who I date and who I give my mind and energy and body to. You are literally going to have to make me want you so bad. And you are going to have to make my life so much better than what I can provide for myself. If you can't do that, I don't want nothing to do with you. If you cannot make my life better than what it is right now with me and my kids, I'm providing for myself and providing happiness and love and calmness and peace in my life. If you cannot do that, I don't want anything to do with you.
Now, you would think she bullshitting, right? She is dead ass. She dead ass, bro. Fellas, have your fun. Take your time. And I promise you, the next one's on the way.
You brought existing baggage, children from a past choice, and a mountain of extreme demands. Yet you expect a high-value man to bow down and thank you for the privilege of paying your bills. Reality does not bend to delusion just because you recorded a video in your car. Men who possess the resources to transform a woman's life also possess the intelligence to run far away from bad terms. Nobody with self-respect trades his freedom and hard-earned capital for a lifetime of subservience. That long list of demands is simply an isolation sentence disguised as self-love. Enjoy that quiet home you provided for yourself, because no grounded man is breaching those gates.
All I wanted was some ice cream. I am literally just sitting here and looking for just someone who looks approachable, who I can just ask to sit with me, like literally, hey, you just want to sit and just cry with me? Because I got some things I need to get off my chest. The ones who get it, get it. Pathetic. Oh my God. I'm literally sitting here looking at a firefly. It can only be God. A singular firefly. Guys, you know how long it's been since I've seen a firefly? I don't think I've seen a firefly. It's just sitting there looking at me. I know you guys are getting sick of the depressing content. Week 3 has been nothing but tears, y'all. So sick. I was talking to my boss about it today because he's so considerate. He's so just caring. He's like, you're just human. It's okay. And I was just like, yeah, you're right. I'm not crazy. I'm just human. Like, I'm literally just human. Like, so sorry if this is like annoying that all these videos this week have been like super sad and I look like super corny, but I said authentic, I said real. Here's your authentic and real. I truly think God is with me right now because that firefly has not left and it's literally just like dancing around me and it's just by itself.
A man who knows his value never steps into an emotional crime scene. She is begging for a stranger to pull up, sit down, and absorb 3 weeks of heavy emotional debt. Out in the real world, taking on unhandled baggage without a foundation is mental suicide. Her boss gives her polite corporate validation because he gets to go home to his own peace at 5 o'clock. Men learn to identify chaotic energy before it ever crosses their threshold. Protecting your kingdom means knowing when a situation carries zero upside and total exposure. Let her figure it out on her own. A wise man guards his focus at all costs.
This is what I look like after going to a club party thingy, because it's so hard out here on earth. People are mean. I just want love. Like I just want love. I don't want to fight. I don't want to be aggressive all the time. Like I just don't want to always have to be so. I just want love, really, and soft, tender, safety, calm. Baby, want love. To the tender hearts, to the softies, I love you. I understand. When will the war be done? I don't want to be in war. I want truth. I want congruency. Not anger when I ask an innocent question. Love. Lovies.
You step into a nightclub, swim with sharks, and cry because the water is deep. Peace is built in quiet living rooms, not under strobe lights at 3 in the morning. You brought hostility into the game for years, and now you want sanctuary on your own terms. Men did not declare war. We simply signed a peace treaty with our own solitude. You cannot spend years poisoning the well and expect sweet water when you get thirsty. If you want soft and tender, stop bringing razor blades to every conversation. Clean up your own internal mess before asking a man to fix the environment you picked.